All right, folks, I'm going to work 9A. 9A asks you to find, with 4 points, I'm going to give you, you have to find the slope of two different lines and see if they're parallel or perpendicular. Now, so I want to do 9A. In 9A, I'll give you P, point P, as -3, -2. I give you Q at 9, 1. I give you U, which is at 3, 6. And then I give you V, which is at 5, -2. All right. Now I ask you if line PQ is parallel or perpendicular or neither to line UV. Well, all we need to know about this is actually how is the slope and the relationship. So, first thing you need to know is the slope formula, which is going to be y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And then you need to know the relationship with parallel and perpendicular lines. For lines to be parallel, such like so, their slope are the same. That means if they are not the same, they are not parallel. They have to be identical. For perpendicular, your slopes have to be a negative reciprocal. And y'all know I can't spell, so I'm just going to abbreviate that. So that means if you have a slope of A, your reciprocal, the negative reciprocal, is going to be -1 over A. So this slope right here would be perpendicular. So let's find the slope of each of these. So to find the slope of PQ, we have to just do our y. So I'm going to do 1 minus a -2. So my slope of PQ is going to be 1 minus a -2 divided by 9 minus a -3. So I do 1 minus -2 and then 9 minus -3. And then I simplify. 1 minus a -2 is really 1 plus 2, which gives me 3. And 9 minus a -3 is really 9 plus 3, which gives me 12. And that simplifies down to 1/4. So that means if it's going to be parallel, it's going to have to be 1/4. If it's going to be perpendicular, it's going to have to be, we flip 1/4 upside down, it'll be 4, and change the sign, it'll be a -4. So now let's look at UV. So this was for PQ. That's for line PQ. So now let's do line UV. My slope, same idea. -2 minus 6, so -2 minus 6 divided by 5 minus 3, 5 minus 3. This is going to give me a -8 over 2, which is indeed -4. Now, as we're saying, with the 1/4 here and the -4, they are the negative reciprocals of each other. They're this one right here. So PQ, line PQ, is perpendicular to line UV. Now you have 3 other examples of this to work these out. I also want you to find the equation of the line, but it's more important that you understand how to find if the line is parallel or perpendicular.